Hey everyone, welcome back to the community feed. My name is Hinano, and let's get into the latest news that just dropped from VeVe Comics, as they just announced yesterday their Curator Tool coming to the platform, which essentially opens the doors for independent artists and comic publishers to bring their works and creations to the platform itself. Now, VeVe already has a deal with Marvel to release same day, same print, but this is something new where independent artists actually have a chance to release their comics, their literature on the platform itself. This opens the doors for lots of independent artists. We have some in Hawaii right here. We got titles here like the Pineapple Man and the Kanaka. I would love to see, an independent publisher like this make it on the VV platform itself. I think this is really cool. So let's hear what Dan Crothers has to say about this curator tool right now.
Hey, it's Corey, and I'm at VV booth 3327, New York Comic Con 2024. And I'm here with none other than Dan Crothers, co-founder and COO of VV. Dan, a lot of people have been coming into the booth for comics, and one of the exciting things we have for comics is VV Comics. And one of the cool tools that we have coming in VV Comics, which you have been heavily involved in, is the VV Comics Curator Tool. Dan, can you tell us a little bit about what is the VV Comics Curator Tool?
Absolutely, Corey. So the Curator Tool really allows comic artists, independent writers, anybody who wants to start potentially publishing their own comic to come through the BD platform. Very, very simple, easy interface. Can upload their own comics, decide how they want to sell that comic, variant covers, everything like that. So it's a really, really cool tool that we have coming in the future, and really excited to announce it here.
And I'm really excited to hear about it. And one of the interesting things about comics on VV is, yes, we have some of the huge brands, like we have your Marvel. We have some independent things. We have The Addiction and 24/7 Comics. And VV Comics with the Curator Tool, hopefully, is going to allow a lot of you who are watching, who want to get into comics, but haven't quite figured out the best way of doing it, to quickly and easily get your comic in front of a pretty big fan base. Right, Dan?
Exactly. The big BD fan base.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you're super busy. And stay tuned to our socials for more updates and information from New York Comic Con 2024.
And there you have it, folks. That was Dan Crothers talking about the Curator's Tool that will be coming to the VV Comics platform at a later date and time. I think this is very exciting. This can essentially open the doors for any of us. I know Kid Arcade. He said like a few years back he was creating a comic book, and I can only imagine it takes a while. If you guys remember the Addiction comic, it dropped last year, and now we're only on issue number 3. But I think this is just really cool, and it just opens the doors and avenues for more people who probably never had an opportunity to drop their own work on digital format. And I'm a big believer in digital products right here. I know a lot of people, they like to say, NFTs are a scam, or why are you buying this stuff, or that's not a real NFT. Guys, these are digital products. They're licensed and backed by the IP itself. So this is just expanding more and more. So shout out to VeVe and what they're doing here with this curator tool. I think it's just phenomenal. All right, moving on. We also have the announcement of Dynamite Comics. They are getting more comic publishers on the platform, you guys. So Dynamite Comics has a flurry of titles that we're all kind of familiar with right here, guys. We have Army of Darkness, which I am so stoked to see, and hopefully they drop that on the platform. We have Battlestar Galactica, and you guys know me and D. We love the Battlestar Galactica right here. I doubt they will probably drop this. This will probably be like the Tarzan for most people on VV Comics, but I would definitely buy it if you guys are watching this. We got other titles like DuckTales. We've got Gargoyles, James Bond, Thundercats, and so much more, you guys. The list just goes on and on and on. So this is very exciting. It's no longer Marvel that's going to be on the platform. You're going to have independent artists. We've already had some already, like Swaggle Haas. You've got the Addiction comic. And now more independents can be dropping their comics on the platform with the Curator Tool and Dynamite Comics right here, you guys. So very exciting for the comic platform, and it's just broadening the scope of what these folks are trying to do over there. But they didn't finish with that. They also partnered with Ablaze Comics as well. So what is Ablaze Comics? The mantra of Ablaze is quality first, with the goal of giving creators a platform, bringing new voices into the conversation, serving as diverse an audience as possible, and bringing some of the best content from all corners of the globe to readers themselves. So this is really awesome right here. Now, I'm not familiar with Ablaze Comics. There's a few titles in here that I do recognize, like Popeye, Man Overboard, which is pretty interesting. Let's take a look and see what else they got going on here. I've never heard of most of these titles, but that's okay because more is better than less. And so I'm very excited to see what is going on with VeVe. I mean, they're kind of killing it in the comic game right here. They've got the physicals. I know they had the Frank Miller physical variants that they dropped at Comic-Con. They've also got their Fidge Pin partnership as well. So they're pretty much just firing on all cylinders here. But they didn't stop there. They also announced today that they are dropping Elmo on the VeVe platform itself. So let's take a look and see what's going on at Elmo. Elmo is dropping this Saturday, October 26th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm sure BE or somebody else will be covering this right here. But let's see. Sesame Street's Elmo. Enthusiastic, friendly, and curious, Elmo is a little monster with a big heart and a contagious giggle. Elmo loves to make new friends and be a part of everything that happens on Sesame Street right here. So it looks like we have a blind box. So there's going to be more than one. We have right here, and it's animated. So we got a rare animated. Looks like he's standing with, like, I guess that's a rock on some type of pedestal. But pretty cool. Get ready to laugh and play with Elmo, complete with adorable animations and Elmo's signature voice. This interactive 3D digital collectible brings the beloved red monster from Sesame Street to life like never before in AR. So you got the rare variant right here with 1,980 editions going at $30 for blind box price right here. And then you have, looks like there's going to be a gold pedestal right here. And this is a secret rare. And this one's going to only have 203 editions. So they have a chase variant for this, you guys. So definitely going for this. I like the price point right here. Super cool, super cheap. So what do you guys think about Elmo, you guys? I remember back in the day when we were all speculating on, what would be a grail. And it was like, oh, Elmo would be a grail. So we'll see what happens, you guys. But very exciting. VeVe is really just heating up the scene right here with the drops, the comics, and I've seen a lot of pictures on New York Comic-Con this past weekend. Looks like the fam had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Dee and I were not able to make it. Hopefully, we'll be able to make it next year, but we will be definitely seeing everyone in Vegas in just a few weeks. But you guys, that has been the community feed. Just a really quick one right here. Just kind of want to report on what was been going on with VeVe Comics, as well as what they just dropped today with some news. We will have our live stream this week, tomorrow, tomorrow. And then we'll also have our Aloha Friday live stream as well. So guys, until the next time, take care and aloha.